Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. Sorry the lights are off. It is very hot, and like I've said before, I'm in a loft and I don't want to melt. So today's reading is will they eventually regret treating you badly? Okay, so maybe there's a little bit of trigger warning in there for you guys. So just use discernment, okay? So for group one, you have the crystal card, Ritillated Quartz. Group 2, you have clear quartz. Group 3, you have tanzanite. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything, please. And if you find it's not your pile, it's not resonating, choose another pile. And I'll see you there. Hey Group 1, so if you chose Ritillated Quartz, it says unleash your potential, let your inner light guide you. So I just chose these cards anyway, just to pick a card. But with obviously what it says, whatever you're going through right now, that inner light that we all have, well, not everybody has it. I have demonic people as well. Let that guide you. Let that be your beacon of light, okay? If you're feeling lost at the moment, it's basically your intuition. So listen to that, okay? So before we get started, there may be some trigger points in this reading with whatever comes out. And if it's very upsetting, please don't stay and watch. I totally understand. I'm just going to go with the flow. I just want to see what's going to come out, and then I'll use oracle cards and what have you. So it could be a long reading, it could be a short reading, okay? So let's get started. Let me just knock these because I use these. And the window's open. I do apologise as well. So tap me into group 1, please, Spirit. The person on group 1's mind, or just the energy actually that's going to come through. Will they eventually regret treating group 1 badly? Will they eventually regret treating group 1 badly? Oh, I'm singing. Maybe some of you are humming, waiting for me to get to it. Okay. The World. The Queen of Pentacles. Right, clarify the World and the Queen of Pentacles, actually. I do see regret, my loves. I really do see regret. 8 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, we've got the King of Swords on the back of the deck. So the World talks about an ending. So eventually this person will turn around and look at the fact that when they walked away from you, because I feel like this person, it could have been you that walked away, you know, maybe you had enough of taking this person's crap, okay, and you walked away. But the biggest regret here, and why do people never see it? Why are they never happy when they've got it? Why do they always regret when they've left and they realise the grass is not greener on the other side? So you could have had a family with this person. You don't have to have had a family, but you could have built a life with this person where, you know, I feel like you were with this person for a long time, okay? To the point that you have children with this person. You know, you may have owned a property with them. You may have run a business together, or you just may have run the home, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. And don't forget, they are energies, guys. We have stay-at-home daddies. That's brilliant as well. But I see you being the stable one in the relationship where you held everything together. Very grounded energy, motherly figure here. Like I said, took care of the home. You know, you may have had a job at the same time as well, but you still was that solid figure in this person's life. And here we see the World and the 8 of Cups. So now I want to go on to the next, because we're saying eventually. So let's see what it is that they regret. So I do want to clarify these because they're coming through quite strongly here, you know, with that. Obviously wanting to talk from their future self or their higher self or whatever. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So tell me, Spirit, that what do they regret? So tell me about, okay, clarify the 8 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. You know, because they could have lost all of this. Let's have a look. Clarify the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. What do they regret? strength. Their ego got in the way, okay? Maybe a bit of weakness. The Hermit in reverse. That's twice. That's twice Two of Pentacles has come out on the back of the deck. So I don't know whether this person was juggling you. Let's have a look. Clarify the Eight of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, there's one of my third party cards. So we have the Three of Cups. Oh, wow. And my Three of Swords. They're right, my loves. This is, you know, I don't like to always go to third party, but seriously, this is a very strong confirmation that this was involving someone that may have got involved with someone that was into kinks that they liked. You know, maybe they withheld what they liked in the bedroom. Maybe they hid that part of you and they found someone that they could have, you know, what's the word? Oh, what is the word? For goodness sake. Explored that side of themselves that they kept hidden from you. Yeah, because they didn't share this information with you. So with the Hermit here, this person didn't tell you about the third party. They kept this hidden for a while. So I feel like there may have been some sort of affair that went on behind your back. And I think when you found out, you were just so shocked. And the regret now is, what is the regret though? What is it? Was it giving up the Ten of Pentacles for a quick thrill with someone? Oh, okay. So I'm seeing this energy here. I don't know. I feel like this is this exciting new beginning that they got with the third party. You know, this thrill that, you know, this buzz that they got from this person. It's worn off. They're in the energy in the future here of feeling very paranoid or very lonely or very isolated as well. So they may have, friends may have dropped off, you know, pulled away from this person. Family members may have started pulling away from this person. I do see, obviously, a divorce or a separation as well. So this, I feel like, is going to take place after the divorce or, you know, the separation. And it's been like, you know, there's time that's gone by. And maybe about a year, this may then hit this person upside the head of what they've done. Because they gave up a Queen of Pentacles and a Ten of Pentacles. I mean, who the hell walks away from that for a cheap thrill? And let me guess, this person told you, you never gave me any sex, you never gave me any attention, you never fulfilled my needs, blah, 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 blah. Projection, 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 but never once took responsibility for their actions. Because I'm not actually seeing what they... You know, sometimes when we do readings, we see the energy coming through and they go into quite a bit of detail of what it is that they've done wrong or what have you. But then I've got this energy here that's not really telling me what you regret. I'm going to ask... Sorry, I had a banana egg stuck in my tooth. Sorry. Oh... What I think there is going to be something that happens here. I don't know. This may be for a small number of people. So, okay. So, for some of you, what I'm seeing here is you found out via a text message or a video or something was sent to you, or you saw a video on this person's phone of something very intimate that you should not have seen, and I feel like it scarred you. For some of you, what might happen is whoever they're involved with, this third party, may end up, if they pee the third party off, they may end up sending or posting it somewhere. Like, I feel like they film themselves. Ew. Ew. Sorry. It's disgusting. It's alright, guys. Just like, I'm going through the same thing myself. I felt like that's why I needed to do this reading as well, because I've just found out my husband of 23 years has a mistress. It's really hurtful, it really is. Yeah, never mind. It is what it is. So, we have Virgo. Oh, and Leo as well. Right, clarify the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. Oh, yeah, and the Hermit in reverse, Spirit. What is this regret? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I need more. Clarify the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. I think I can... Yes, thank you for clarifying. I was just about to say, I think I can see what Spirit is saying, but I can see what Spirit is saying now. And we have another 3. So look up angel number 333. That is the Holy Trinity number. And that is, you guys are protected. Okay? You guys are... Yeah, they messed up. Anyway. So what I'm seeing here with the Three of Cups, Three of Swords and the Hermit in reverse is that sharing of information, this third party situation that they've got themselves into, they are exhausted. They're emotionally exhausted, but I feel like what's happened here is maybe this third party is unstable mentally, and you know, and I'm not shaming anybody that has mental health issues, but I'm on about this person has some sort of, I don't know, I see something to do with manipulation here. It's like they know how to work this person. I mean, in this energy here could literally be into something here where they, you know, maybe they dance for a living, maybe they do only OFs and, you know, that kind of thing. There's no shame there neither. And maybe this is what they were attracted to because they like that sexiness and what have you. But now they're just exhausted. That Wheel of Fortune coming out in reverse is the biggest karma, because Justice is not here and I'm surprised. But if Justice was in reverse, that would be even worse. This is huge karma, cause and effect here of what this person has done to you. Because I feel like, because they were so in their ego and they were so full of themselves, they didn't even think about what they were doing to you or your family. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse talks about unfortunate events, like bad luck, upheaval, like everything is just going wrong. You know, I feel like this person thought they were going to go into this relationship with a third party and everything was going to be brilliant, you know, like this is my person and I found my person. And no, sorry, I'm laughing. But yeah, they've got a series of unfortunate events here that is going to be happening in their life, and it's to do with the third party. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please, Spirit. What is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Oh, I need to hide that. That's a very rude card. It is the Five of Wands. So, right, clarify Wheel of Fortune with the Five of Wands. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Clarify that Seven of Swords in reverse. Because now, outright, Seven of Swords talks about, you know, someone that's sneaking around, someone that's cheating, someone that's being deceptive, someone that's, you know, wearing a mask, or is avoidant or running away. You know, there's all that. But when it's reversed, it does talk about when your conscience starts kicking in. So I'm wondering if the karma here is this person can't sleep well at night. They can't seem to get over what they did. You know, that's the conscience. You know, when spirit is like literally haunting you because you've done something bad. Well, that's basically karma as well. And that's what I'm seeing here. And with the Five of Wands as well, it talks about these two literally having so many challenges and obstacles and arguments as well, but it literally could be just challenges in their life. It could be their work life as well. You know, maybe this third party has affected their career, you know. Maybe finances are a problem as well, because Wheel of Fortune, we could look at that as being anything from bad relationships to losing money to our health, you know. I feel like, well, let's have a look. So tell me about the Five of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. I swear I just saw Justice there, but it flipped back in. Okay. This person could be doing drugs. It's maybe, you know, this person had a problem and now they're realizing that they've got to get themselves clean because it's destroyed their whole life here. And maybe they got involved with a third party that was doing the same sort of thing. My throat's starting to go. My throat chakra is starting to go. Let me just take a drink. So it's either they don't want me to say it. Yeah. Right. So tell me more about the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yep. Ten of Swords of Betrayal. Hit rock bottom. King of Swords has come out now, but in reverse. That talks of a narcissist. We don't like to throw around narcissist energy, but when my King of Swords comes out in reverse, that is my narcissistic card. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Four of Wands. This is... So what do they regret? I can look at it in both ways here. So everything is going wrong for this person in every aspect of their life. They're trying to sort themselves out if they do have some sort of addiction here. Conscience is starting to kick in. They want to confess to you about something as well. Maybe they need to get it off their chest so you can make them sleep better at night. But you know what? You do you. You don't have to accept this person's apology. But we see this person hitting rock bottom here. There is a very... It's hit them. It's not going to hit them now, but it's going to hit them later where they're going to realise stabbing you in the back was the biggest mistake that they ever made, because they didn't just betray you, they betrayed themselves. For what? And now this person's sitting at rock bottom, feeling depressed, feeling angry with themselves. Look at the cupids that are literally flying. And I've never paid attention to this card. I usually do, but sometimes I don't, because I go with my intuition. But I've just literally noticed they're cupids shooting love hearts at this person's face. And I'm interpreting that as basically this person may have let lust and, you know, excitement and what have you make their decisions for them with this third party. But then we can look at it as well that all of a sudden this conscience that's kicking in, because that's what I clarified, is I really do love pile one and I do really regret it. That's confessing, coming clean. And the Page of Swords talks about delayed communication. Someone who wants to come forward and speak their truth, wants to talk to you. But you need to be very wary, okay? Because this person hasn't changed whatsoever. Very great at manipulating and sweet talking you and, you know, getting you to see their side of things. So, you know, this person could come forward and, you know, because that's the biggest communication card in the deck, okay, which is the Ace of Swords. But this is where it's withheld at the moment because they don't know how you're going to take it. So maybe what they want to talk about is how they treated you. Maybe when they were doing their thing behind your back, this person was being verbally abusive to you, putting you down, belittling you, all that kind of thing, you know, that they do. And someone, I'm seeing this person's very aggressive with you. And now, the regret is how they treated you. They thought they were getting a new beginning here. They don't know whether you will give them another chance anyway. Feel very confused. I mean, I don't know why this person feels confused. I mean, narcissistic people, they do get confused because when, you know, don't forget narcissist people, they have to be loved by everybody. You know, they have to be praised. Their ego has to be stroked. And when people start saying to this narcissist that, you know, start fighting back, start talking back, they hate that. They'll leave your ass. So they're very confused, okay? They're very, they feel very hurt why everything fell apart. Four of Wands is divorce and separation. Once again, it's there. This is what they're regretting, is that they lost their home. They made the family, you know, when you split up with someone and then they go and do this, you've got your children that are going to go through it with you as well. These are the things that people do not think about at the time when they're doing this. You see, that's what I'm seeing here with the Four of Wands. So it talks about, you know, an unhappy family dynamic. But what could also be, what could be happening here? If you guys have children with this person, is there a problem with the children in the future? Are they not liking who their parent has turned into? So let's clarify that, because there is a lot of regret here. Yeah, look, they gave up an Empress. Hello. You know. 4 burdens. And that's what weighs heavy on this person. Clarify the 4 of Wands in reverse. What is this regret? Knight of Cups. Forgiving to someone else. Clarify the 4 of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups. Yep, there you go. Clarified that. They regret giving to this other person, because we can look at it that they're unhappy in this dynamic now, this relationship, which we do see. Let's get some other cards. Right, so we have Gemini, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and that's it. So will this energy, this person here, Spirit, will they ever come forward and apologise? We do see they want to talk to you here, but will they ever apologise to Group 1? The World in reverse. See, this could talk of someone feeling very frustrated, and they know that even if they came forward, it would fall on deaf ears, guys. You know, we could be seeing this person saying, "Well, what am I gonna achieve? I'm not gonna get anything." There's that narcissistic behaviour again. Clarify the World in reverse. This is not over for them though. There's still a part of them that's hoping that you'll keep the door slightly ajar for them. Wow. Now we've got the 4 of Wands. Yeah. So it's what I just said. They're hoping that you will talk to them, because the 3 of Pentacles is collaboration, talking, you know, going over things. I feel like with you guys as well, guys, this person may come forward and say, let's do couples counselling. I mean, is couples counselling really going to heal what's happened? I don't think so. I'm sorry. So I see this person wanting a reconciliation with you. So in the mindset at the moment, I suppose, no, you're not going to get an apology because, you know, this hasn't happened yet. But in the future, I see this person, like I said, hoping the door's slightly open. They're going to come forward and say, can we reconcile? Can we talk? I want to talk about, you know, maybe they're going to use the excuse of talking about family or something like that. They want to come home. You were home. They want to start again. They want to build again. But I'm warning you now, group one. It's up to you. We all have free will, okay? But I need to give you the warnings. When I see the warnings, this person hasn't changed one bit. They are still in a Knight of Wands. You came out as a Queen and an Empress. This energy's come out as reversed King of Swords and 2 Knights. Immature. Emotionally immature. This person still has very much promiscuous ways, very lustful energy. But I feel like they're going to come back very lustful and very playful and flirty, and you need to be careful. I feel like you're going to judge this person for you, though. I think you're going to be like, I don't know who the hell you think you are. That's for some of you anyway. I'm sorry. I am... Okay. So tell me some more, please, Spirit, about the regret here from this person to group one. My third party card. My Queen of Wands is my third party. Some tarot readers don't like that. I have seen it on a few channels, but you know when you do this for so long, I've got my third party cards down here. I've also got, you know, your narcissist card. You've got your third party card, which is the Queen of Wands. That's the other woman or the other man. And we have the Lovers. This is the regret. Let's clarify. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, there you go. The regret. I didn't need to clarify. There's now the 7 of Swords, which was reversed earlier. This is them regretting that they were sneaking around with the third party. You know, this is, like I said, this is the affair card, wearing a mask. And the thing is, right, what I'm seeing here with this energy, what was I going to say? So I hate when that happens. Right, okay. If you felt like this, so let's just say this person left you, said like this isn't working, and then magically there's a mistress, okay, or whatever they want to call them, but you've had in your feeling, like your feelings, your gut. Maybe that's why you got this card here where I said, follow the light, listen to your intuition. And this person is so good at convincing you that you're crazy, okay? And you've had a suspicion that this person, this was going on while you were still together. Your intuition was totally spot on, by the way. Okay, so do not let this person gaslight you. Do not let this person talk you out of what you were already feeling, what you were already suspicious about. Because I feel like you notice the behaviour changing with this person. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles on the back of the deck. That talks about something that was happening a while ago. It could be someone that they got involved with who is younger as well. Younger than you, younger than them. They thought they would, look, they thought they could go in and have this 10 of Pentacles with this person. But that 10 of Pentacles does not belong to the third party. This 10 of Pentacles belongs to you. You know what I'm seeing here? Because that's, when you get double meaning with different, you know, when you use different cards, okay, there is an important message from Spirit here. And what I'm literally seeing for you guys is, if you're waiting on a decision, if you've got to go to court and, you know, and split assets and stuff, you're going to be handsomely rewarded, guys. So don't worry about that when it comes to it. But what I see here as well is, hang on. Sorry about that. Okay, so where I was going with this, so basically the 10 of Pentacles here is when you were with this person, I feel like all their successes you contributed to. You know, like a lucky charm. And then the Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse, and it's like Spirit taking that away from this person because you were the blessing in this person's life. So let's get some advice from spirits. What advice would you give the collective here, Spirit, like group 1? 5 of Cups. Clarify the 5 of Cups. The Star in reverse. They're going to regret this. Okay? I feel like you need to... Yeah, look. Look. Tower. 10 of Swords. 4 of Cups. Yeah. So they're going to regret this. This is the advice to Spirit. You may not think that now because, you know, you've had your life turned upside down by this person. Oops. And yes, you feel rejected. You feel abandoned by this person. You're in this energy of just crying a lot. There's so many tears here. There's so much pain. And it's like you're in the energy of, you know, it's like I'm hearing you guys say, because the Star card is the manifestation card as well. It's like it's our hopes and it's our dreams and it's our wishes, and it's like you've lost that. It's like you don't believe anymore, and Spirit doesn't want you to be in that energy, okay? Believe in something better out there for you, okay? This is their loss, not yours. And I do see you questioning, why would the universe send you someone like this and then to just rip it all apart as well? You know, I feel like you've got a lot of questions and you're trying to understand, and Spirit's asking you, don't fight this pain at all. Don't try to push it away. Cry if you need to cry. Rage if you need to rage. You know, feel the betrayal, because you were betrayed. I feel like this person affected your 10 of Pentacles, and maybe that's why this has happened. Maybe this affected you as a person, you know, dimming your light, and then tower moments happen in your life. But what I'm seeing, the advice from Spirit as well, is this person will go through tower moments themselves. You know, this is not being overlooked by Spirit. This person's going to be in rock bottom. They're going to... Let's have a look. Let's just be nosy, because I like to be nosy. Clarify the 10 of Swords and the Tower. 6 of Wands, no achievement, no forward movement here. Maybe business failing as well. Maybe overspending too much as well. I mentioned isolation earlier. We've got that again. Clarify the Tower and the 10 of Swords with the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're going to have to rebuild. You're going to have to rebuild as well. But stay grounded, guys. You can do this. But I'm seeing their Tower moments are having to pick up the pieces and rebuild their life again. Because I feel like this person is going to get taken for a ride. Let's get some oracle cards. Okay. So the person that regrets her in group 1, abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. This is, you know, this is literally the regret that they have, is because this is what they did to you. You know, maybe they just said to you, right, I'm moving out now, I'm off. Soulmates, deep love, unity and connection, but that's the problem right there. You do have a soulmate contract, and I feel like this person's broke it again in this lifetime. I don't think they've learned any lessons in any of the lifetimes that they've come through. I feel like your soul contract with this person, I feel like it's going to be repeated again in the next lifetime. I've actually asked my spirit guides, please can I not please can I not see mine again? I don't want it. I really don't. Because I talk to my spirit guides all the time. Can we just cut the cords and just be done with it? But then again, we could be looking at it this way, because this is how I'm looking at it as well. Maybe the soul contract was not to allow this person to do this to you again in this lifetime. Maybe because in the last lifetime, and maybe even through your life with this person, you just overlooked everything and you let this person be a D-head towards you guys, and maybe you finally saying enough's enough, or even this person leaving you for someone else. It's like, that's it for me, it's over, I will never take that person back. That's breaking the soul, you know, that's breaking that soul contract. Okay, do you feel like you are soulmates and there was a deep connection, but you know, yeah, we have conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. What fucking surprise. Okay. Karma. Now, see, this is what I'm saying about when you get repeated cards and then you get repeated oracle cards. That's double the whammy, but this is triple the whammy now. Consequences, cause and effect, and debts. This is, you know, one thing you've got to be wary of, my loves, is that this person doesn't bring their, you know, if you take this person back, you don't take on their karma, because you will. Look at this. Clarified again. It says second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. So they want to reconcile. Let's just get a couple more. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. They're longing for you, craving. Okay, like I said, I was going with the flow, so because my cards are over here, I need to grab them, because we do have this going on in your reading, so it depends on what comes through. So the person that regrets in group 1. Clarity. Gaining a new perspective, mental clarity, getting rid of distractions. So this could be the realizations, the epiphany moment, finally gaining clarity, why everything is going wrong, what they did. Cool, there you go. What did I say? Sorry, I love it when that happens. So basically, found evidence on their phone. Someone said something, caught in the act. My throat's going again. So maybe this hasn't even happened for some of you. Maybe you guys have an inkling and you're here listening to this reading. So I said at the beginning that there was something like a video or something, or maybe even a photograph, but it was very naughty. It was very like disgusting what you saw. And that's how you found out about it. I mean, maybe the third party sent it to you, you know? We've got the masculine, in full control of the situation, decisive in his decisions, hard to emotionally manipulate. But I think this is a distorted masculine. That did come out upside down, which I should have taken it upside down. That's someone that's overly controlling. Here we go. Secret meetings, intimate encounters, more as brew and regular side piece. So they were most probably meeting in hotels or meeting at the other person's place, you know. So we've got walking away, leaving someone behind, and in a love triangle, tired of this emotional mess. So maybe like at the beginning, we can see this in two ways, that the person left you, which we saw that, because they're tired of the emotional mess. But we can literally be looking at it that later down the line, this is what they're going to do because they're so fed up with the third party. We've got too late. Feels it's too late to fix things. I did say that. Feels pressure to make a decision, taking a long time to decide. So I said that. This person is not really in the energy of coming forward and reaching out at the moment. It will be later on, but they will still procrastinate. Look at that. In the trash. Got the game down. Once a cheater, always a cheater. You're not the first and you won't be the last. And this is, you know, they're coming from their higher self. You won't be the last. And we've got fooling both of you. Dishonest to both. Selfish intentions. Wants their cake and eat it. So maybe this person was lying to the third party as well. But yeah, anyway. So this person that hurt group or regrets. We've got it again. So maybe they met this person online, you know, had dating apps that you weren't aware of. I have a few love interests online, nothing serious, just casual things. They might have multiple people on the go, at the beginning until they decided on what one they wanted. You know, when you go to a candy shop and pick what the best one is. Make them prove it. So when this person comes back, make them prove it. If some of you want to take them back, all in my head, your love has captured me. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Yeah, so they're going to be up in their head. I did tell you, conscious is going to kick in. They're not going to be able to, it's like spirits haunting them. There we go, strategizing. So I'm coming up with a plan to offer, an offer you can't refuse. So maybe there was something you wanted and they're going to come forward and dangle that carrot in front of your face. So we could be looking in the future, this person's trying to escape. So drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs the mental agony. We've got secret love. I've kept my love for you a secret. It's too complicated to explain. So what can we, how can we look at this? Is it you that they've kept how they, I feel like it is. They've kept their feelings from the third party about, you know, how they feel about you. And then now they want to be in the energy of elimination where they're eliminating anything or anyone that could come between us. I think it's a little too late. Okay. So, person that regrets hurting group 1. Oh, Lord. Self-love. See that nearly set fire. Sorry. I'm going to take that as, even though it says self-love, I'm still trying to heal. Yeah, I don't think this person does have any self-love. I don't know. I don't think this person does. Dishonesty, by lying, I ripped us apart. There you go. Person in regret over hurting group 1. Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. So maybe this energy, I'm seeing a bit of an attitude coming through here of, you know, like maybe you were busy with family and work and home life and everything, and this person felt like you wasn't giving them enough attention and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, maybe they felt like I had to keep chasing you, you know, to give them that attention and, you know. And there we go, clarified the strength card. Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. No, you also, yeah, your ego. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, so they're struggling in the future. Destiny is like the Wheel of Fortune card. They're struggling to find the right path for them. They could even be now. You bring out their shadow side. You made me realise my flaws, but that was later on, not at the time when you were with them. So this person's coming through saying habits. I don't know if I will ever change. I told you this person will never change. And here we go, clarification coming through, you know. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. I feel like this person didn't really talk to you about how they were feeling. I feel like this person was very much closed off, guys. Very much. So think of a question while I get your angel number. And guys, if you want to book a reading with me, you can find my website in the description box. Please don't set fire to that one. Confidence, there you go, 909. Things are moving and you need to make a decision. Act with confidence and take risks. Right, my loves. So maybe some of you are holding on to the hope that this person will come back or stay, or you know you've got to get the ball rolling with separation and everything and splitting assets and all that stuff, and you're not got the confidence, because I feel like this person did really knock your confidence. So Spirit wants you, your angels here want you to start taking some risk and be confident. That main card again, let your inner light guide you. So ask your question, my loves. Right, ask away. So you've got within a few weeks, this happened the other day. These cards came out with my last reading. This is really weird. If you look at my last collective reading, these came out with the questions. I don't know whether some of you are returning. Like, I think you are, because, you know, I love you guys. Anyway, so you've got within a few weeks, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of weeks. So I'm going to take them all for you again. Happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring right now. And you've got happening now again. That's double the whammy. You guys have had double whammy of everything. So the time is fleeting, so don't miss the opportunity. Countdown passing unlimited. I think the reading I did the other day is, after you come out a divorce or a separation, my God, your blessings, the life you are going to have, are going to be beyond your wildest dreams. I think that's what I put the title as, and it hasn't got a lot of views, but I feel like it's only for certain people to find, you know, the blessed ones. I'm such a bitch. Anyway, so my loves, take care of yourselves, okay? Show yourself some love. And also, if you like this video, please hit like, because it does help the video. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 2, like I said in the intro, the light is off because it's very hot up here. The window is open, so you're going to hear some traffic noise as well. And before we get started, this may be a bit triggering to some of you, okay? So don't stay and watch if it's very upsetting. I don't want to upset anyone, okay? So let's get started. Your card is Clear Quartz, and it says, amplify your intentions, let clarity light your path. So I don't know, there's something about your intentions that you're putting out. Maybe you second guess your intentions. So it's like manifesting, but say if you think to yourself, oh, I want that person back, that person's going to come back, but then you'll be like, well, oh, I don't know whether they would want me back, or, you know, or like a new romance or something like that. So amplify your intentions, okay? And find clarity on the situation, which is this reading, to light your path. It's very weird because I didn't pick up the same card, did I? No, because group 1 got the same thing about lighting their path. That's our intuition. It's your guiding light. It's that beacon that we all have, and I call it our sat nav, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to use the same cards I had all the way through 3 piles. So I'm going with the flow, because I don't know what's going to come out with the oracle cards and stuff, so I'll just go from whatever comes out for each pile. So tap me into group 2. So will this energy that's going to come through, will they eventually, Spirit, regret treating group 2 badly? Will they eventually? So we're looking to the future here, okay? Will they eventually regret treating group 2, 3 of Pentacles? Will they eventually, oh dear, Death, King of Cups, the Fool, the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, because I was going to clarify. This does clarify it. The overall energy on the back of the deck is when we make bad decisions, we lack common sense, basically. A bit of an idiot. I do see regret. They will eventually regret what they did to you. There is regret here. We have the 5 of Cups as well. So look, so the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Swords talks about the decision that this person made when it came to what they did. So here's the remorse card. Here's the, you know, so at the time when they, whatever they did to you, they were in the energy as I don't give a F, basically. So I'm going to take them back. So anyway, something about You made this person feel very stable. You brought security to this person's life. This could be a friend, this could be a loved one. I'm not really getting who this is, to be honest. So anyway, yeah, so you brought a lot of security and stability into this person's life. But something changed here, so maybe I do need to clarify Death and King of Cups, because is this someone they met along the way? Was there an influence in this relationship or friendship or whatever you? Because we've got effort there. So it's like, yeah, you may have made me feel stable. You may have given me a stable home, or you made me feel comfortable. We work really well together, but I'm like, effort, because there's this King of Cups here, and you know, they don't forget their energies, and I'm all up in my feels, and I want to take a risk here, and be reckless at the same time. Because now the Four of Pentacles, so we're talking about the first card, the energy is, you made me feel stable, you made me feel secure. But now the Four of Pentacles in reverse, that talks about security and stability, but it's in reverse. And it's like, I feel like the regret here is that he, and I'm saying, I don't know why he came out, maybe it is a masculine, guys. The regret here is that they let go of this stability and the security and the life that you built with this person. This person is very immature, very, like, you know, even if this is a grown-ass adult, you are dealing with someone that is very emotionally immature. I feel like they never really developed their emotions properly. You know, maybe they had a parental figure here that didn't teach them to handle those emotions. And Page of Cups in reverse talks of like huge, like, jealousy as well. Why was this person jealous of you? Maybe because you provided for this person. Maybe you were more stable. This could be someone at work as well. So let me clarify the Death and King of Cups, because there's something here. This energy is a little bit like, I'm not really giving much away here. Yeah, I'm getting enough, but who are you and what did you do? Okay, so we have Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Strong water sign in this reading. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarify Death and the King of Cups. What is this, what they're going to regret eventually? Reckless behaviour, okay. Clarify the King of Cups and, oh for goodness sake, oh, and Death. Because Death is, you know, it can be a very painful ending, but something can also change. So maybe that's something changed in this, whatever this was. So these are the similar cards that came out in Great One. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Empress, Four of Cups, Page of Swords and the Hermit. Three of Cups again. Look, this could have been a third party situation, but it also could just be a third party in general. Because this person's just being a bit shady. Clarify the Empress with the Three of Cups. This has been kept hidden from you. This is hidden. I don't think you knew about this. You know, this could be a friend that treated you very badly. Maybe you were pushed out of a friendship group. It could be a third party situation. So take what resonates, okay? But I am seeing someone that was very, very reckless. Very much didn't really care about ending the relationship here. You know, Two of Pentacles can talk about juggling as well, you know, or going backwards and forwards between two people. But it also could talk about if it's a friendship group as well, where you know, people going backwards and forwards and gossiping, you know, judging you for something here. Whoever this was, whoever did this to you, they didn't care at the time. But I'm seeing they do care now. They do now, because the Page of Swords is here. They're watching you. They're trying to find out, you know, what are you up to, what you're doing, but you're not aware of this, okay? This is hidden from you, because we have the Moon and the Hermit here. This is kept in the dark. Another thing I am seeing here, group 2, if you felt one of your friends was doing the dirty with your partner, and, you know, maybe they gaslit you, or you never really found any evidence, trust your intuition, okay, because the Moon is here. You know, you could still be with this person, and it literally could be that you've had this gut feeling about a third party, like a friend that's doing something behind your back. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what does this energy regret? What are they regretting when it comes to treating group 2 badly? What do they regret? This person could be going through some kind of karma as well. What do they regret? Okay, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Is giving up the love of their life. The Nine of Cups talks about when someone is just really like, I don't know, how can I explain it? Very much someone who has to be centre of attention all the time. It depends on how you're doing the reading. Someone that's like, pick me, or rug my ego, you know, love me, this kind of thing. We do have Strength as well, which is the ego card. What do they regret? They regret being in their ego and not being in, you know, the energy that they should have been in. Knight of Cups as well can be like love bombing, you know, manipulation, sweet talking someone, you know, maybe even going out with other people, you know, instead of spending time with you as well. So some of you could have had a family with this person. You could have literally built a life with them, but yet they were never at home. They were always out somewhere else. I don't know whether this person was going through a midlife crisis. I don't know why that's come through, because, well, I do know why, because the Page of Pentacles, this may resonate with some of you, but it's like this person is trying to recapture their youth. You know, they got bored of being at home and being a parent, or, you know, doing the grown-up things that grown-up people do in life. I feel they're very regretful, feeling very defensive whenever, like, maybe you tried to pull them up about what you had suspicions about, and then they would literally attack you. You know, we have exclamation marks in that card there, and it's like, I just feel like this person just lashed out quite a lot when it came to you trying to ask this person, you know, what is going on? What are you doing? I don't like the way you're treating me. Because the Ace of Cups talks about reconciliation. It also talks about the regret is that they lost someone that was very, very important to them, but they didn't see it at the time, okay? This is like, you know, this is love. Maybe this person was... I'm picking up an energy here that's always out partying, drinking too much, you know, maybe sleeping around, and I'm just getting that very, very clearly in your reading. Tell me what else they regret in the future here. What will they regret? Breaking your heart, abandoning you. And that is the biggest regret card as well, guys, because now they're seeing you thriving. You guys are having some sort of glow up here. You may even start a little business of your own if you've got a business, if you're doing something, you know, online or whatever that's about, that's going to take off. You're more healthier. You're, you know, some of you may have started going back to the gym and looking really fit and, you know, you're just living your best life. You're single. Tell me about the Five of Cups. What else do they regret? Two Swords, decisions, I can't even say it. Yeah, there we go. The choices that they made. We've got Death again. So like I said, Devil energy. Like I said, in group 1, basically when you use different tarot cards and it comes out with double cards, that's double the meaning. It's even a stronger confirmation from spirit, you know, or a message to you guys. And even when the oracle cards do it as well, and that happened in group 1. And here we go again, we've got the Death with the Two of Swords and the Devil energy. So it's the choices that they made, the ending that they caused, and maybe they feel it, you know, there's no coming back from this. Maybe they're watching you move on in the future as well. I mean, the Devil energy here, like I said, this person has multiple addictions. I don't think it's even one. I do feel like, you know, maybe even, because we have the Strength card here as well, and it can talk about when someone is constantly looking for validation from other people, you know, very like a lost soul that hasn't really dealt with any past trauma or childhood trauma or anything like that, and they're always haunted. I feel like this person has a very dark demonic spirit around them, especially with these two cards that I'm looking at. The way the guy is holding the urn, it's a skeleton. Then we have the Devil. I feel like this person is, unless they change their ways. Clarify Death and the Devil. Four of Cups. Yep. They get bored very quickly. They cause tower moments in their lives because they're just not satisfied with their life. They're not satisfied with themselves. They just don't, they're not happy. And I feel like anybody coming along, it will give them that quick fix for 5 minutes, but it will not fix what is internally going on with you. Not you guys, with this person. So they're going to keep having these tower moments until they sort themselves out. I feel like you've had a lucky escape. Will this energy here ever apologise to group 2 for their behaviour, for her in group 2? Will this person ever apologise? I don't think so. Because the apology, yeah, no. This person hasn't got it in them. Because what I was trying to say here with the Page of Cups in reverse, that usually upright is an apology. But when it's reverse, you either will get a stupid apology. Maybe this person, like, you know, sort of apologised, but it was so meaningless. It didn't mean anything. And the Fool, I mean, let me clarify, because I'm saying no. This could be this person maybe wanting to come forward and say, I was really reckless. I was not prepared for what was out there. You know, I was reckless. The grass wasn't greener. Sorry for neglecting you. So let's have a look. Clarify the Fool in reverse. Okay, clarify the Fool in reverse with the Empress. Oh, for goodness sake, just one or two, please, Spirit. Clarify the... Oh, my God. I actually want to do that again. We did have the Star there. That can be an apology. Expect a miracle, basically. I think you'll end up falling on your backside thinking, oh my God, this person's actually apologising. So yeah, let's look at it that this person will apologise eventually. But they're in the energy at the moment that they think they're right. They think they've done the right thing. Clarify the Fool in reverse with the Empress. They're messed up royally. Reckless behaviour to treat, maybe you're the mother of their children or the father of their children. Maybe they left you pregnant. Abandoned you and their child, because we do have the Five of Cups. But they also abandoned someone who is very abundant. That was very lucky for this person. They were blessed to have you in their life and they didn't even notice it. Because they've got this dark attachment. Clarify the Fool and the Empress. Page of Cups. Oh my God. There's clarification. Okay, what was I just saying? I love when Spirit does that. I really do. So, yeah, you've got a very immature apology coming to you. They want to come and apologise about the betrayal here. Backstabbing you over and over and over again. Walking away from you as well, abandoning you here again. This is that apology, but you have to be careful with the Page of Cups, because Page of Cups, yes, it is a sorry, but it's just so childish. It's just so immature. I don't think this person will take responsibility for their behaviour. I feel like when this person comes to apologise to you, they're still going to be blaming you. This person's still going to be judging you. I feel like whatever is going to happen to this person while they're away from you, so if they're hitting rock bottom right now, they're going to blame you for this. But you're going to be on guard here. And also, what is really lovely to see, you know, I said about this really childish and manipulative apology that's coming through. Queen of Swords has come out. She's a badass, by the way. She sees through people's BS. You're going to see through this person's crap, okay? And you're going to be like, cut the crap. You're too mature for this person. You've come out as a Queen of Swords. You've come out as an Empress. This person keeps coming out as a Page. Where are the Kings? All right, we had a King of Cups, but... And that King of Cups also can be very immature as well, emotionally immature. Also can be someone who holds a grudge. So if you did something to this person last year, this person is still, it's like racking up grudge points. So they want to punish you. Clarify this Ten of Swords and Judgment. What is this? What is this? That was on the back of the deck. They're coming through. Okay, so if there was a third party, because look, we've got the King of Cups again, and we've got the Knight of Cups again, which is them going out and seeing other people and, you know, whatever. You know, when I said to you that this person's going to come through and blame you for their betrayal, not the other way around. They're going to blame you for this ending. They're going to say, this is why it ended. And you want to know why it ended? And well, this is what they're going to say is... So I'm going to get a little bit personal, okay? And I don't want to upset anyone, but I don't want to hold back. I want to be really honest with you guys. So basically what this person is saying, that all you do is look after the home, look after the children. You don't take care of yourself. And I did point out that you guys will be going back to the gym. Maybe you did put on a little bit of weight after having a baby. My God, I had 4 babies. I was huge. You know? And it wasn't because I was eating. I just had big babies, you know. But pregnancy is a beautiful thing. You know, I hate men that do this to their partners. You know, hear it on Reddit as well. It's that woman grew your child, nurtured your child, and pushed that watermelon out their hoo-ha. You try to do that. Then there's the sleepless nights, then there's the teething, then there's the tantrums, then there's this and that and what have you. You know, it never ends, even when they're grown up, like mine, never ends. And they look down, they judged you for this. I feel like you've got someone who is very much an attention-seeking hoe bag that needs a constant validation, constant attention, and because they weren't getting it at home, this is why they were going out. And this is, you know, they're coming forward to tell you that there was a third party involved. There was a Queen of Wands. And they caught feelings for this Queen of Wands. You know, she fulfilled my needs, or he or whoever you guys resonate with. You know, my cup was being filled up, you know. You didn't. You were working all the time. You were looking after the family. You were like this, that, the other. I mean, how selfish can you be, honestly? How ungrateful can you actually be? I don't like this energy group too. So yeah, you'll get your dumbass apology. It's whether you want to accept it or not. They're going to come in and love bomb you, by the way. Knight of Cups again, Queen of Wands. This is them. They're gonna see if you've been working out and you know you changed your hair, you got nice nails, you know, got yourself a little business, you're thriving, living your best life, like I said. Some of you may even be like going and traveling, things that you never did before. What you're going to see with this energy here is they're going to come in with, oh my God, you're so sexy, you know, you're so beautiful, very lustful energy here. So it's like they're going to try and blow smoke up your bum, okay? Maybe even to get you into bed to try and trap you as well. So if some of you don't have children, be careful with that as well. So use protection. So let's get some advice from Spirit. What advice would you give group 2? See through the truth. Cut through the BS. See the truth. It's right in front of your faces. You have a new beginning here, my loves. Look at that. 2 aces right there. You will meet someone. Look, Strength, 6 of Cups, the Sun, 4 of Wands, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my good God. Oh my God. This reminds me of the reading I did the other day. Oh, my loves, you have a choice to make. A huge decision to make. And this choice that you make, because of the Wheel of Fortune being there, is like a catalyst for, how can I explain this? So basically, if you were to take this person back, all these blessings that are going to come through are going to be blocked from you. Not that Spirit's not giving it to you, but this person's not the one that should be sharing this with you. Because if you look at this card, look at the blockage here. Turn around, go back. Spirit is telling you, turn around. Don't go down this path. But like I say to all you guys, you have free will. You do what you feel you need to do. If you want to get back with this person, you get back with that person. No one's judging you here, you know. But Spirit, it's like I'm hearing Spirit really begging you, don't go left, turn around. Because look what you have. 6 of Pentacles, Strength, 6 of Cups, the Sun, 4 of Wands, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. You are going to be so blessed with a future that you don't see coming. You have a new partnership here, a new love interest, and it could be someone from your past. It could be someone you were friends with in the past that you might reconcile with. But it also could literally be, I do see like a childhood friend here that will develop into something more. But I also see here you guys building so many beautiful memories. You know, look at the way that the child is being held up by the father here. You know, you're going to have kids with this person if you want children. You're just going to be so happy. Like abundance, like I always say, it's not just money. It's your life is going to be so fulfilling and you know, and you really deserve this. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. This is a relationship where you're both not in your egos. It's the love and the support that you give to one another. You've got, like I said, 2 aces. Aces about finding that mental clarity as well and seeing the truth in the matter, like I said. And it's all about new beginnings, aces. You've got 2 here. Your Ace of Pentacles is either a new relationship or you're being elevated to something even bigger. That's moving away, building a life with someone here. There's the Strength card where this person isn't going to be in their ego. This person is going to adore you to the point of showing you that it's okay to show yourself some love. Because I feel like you don't do that. And maybe this person's going to help you see that you are someone that is really lovable. Maybe this person told you you weren't. You know, and if you're told that over the years, your confidence gets knocked. And this person's going to big up your confidence here. Even though I feel like you may already be sort of there, this person's going to never put you down. You're going to have your disagreements. It's normal. I'm not saying it's going to be like rainbows and unicorns. But they'll never get to the point of belittling you. They'll never get to the point of being in their ego and being like, you know, you bitch or whatever, you know, what people do. You have marriage or moving in together, and literally they've landed together, these two. So it could be like you guys moving in together eventually, having children, because that's the children card as well. Look at the commitment that you're going to make with this person. But you have a choice. You're going to have two choices here. You either can get back with someone from your past, which is this person, but you also have another past person, but it doesn't have to be. Or this future person that's coming in. And Spirit is really asking you to use your intuition. Okay. Let's get your oracle cards, my loves. So the person that hurt group 2. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, practice forgiveness. You know, maybe Spirit's asking you to forgive this person, but it also could literally be, you know, so this person's a grudge holder. They want one last chance. But don't feel like you will forgive this person because you are the Queen of Swords. We've got pretending. I'm pretending to be happy and that is all fine. That is all fine, but I'm miserable. Yep. That's the energy they're going to be in the future. Tell me, please, Spirit, about the person that regrets hurting group 2. Moved on. I'm letting you go now so we can both move on. So yeah, you know, we do see that they are moving on, but I'm looking into the future. And their reasoning is differences. We are just too different to make the relationship work. Well, okay, because they're contradicting themselves here, because we've got the energy that's coming through, which is their energy now, saying I've moved on, we're too different, blah, blah, blah. But look at then, because I looked at, will they ever apologise? They're asking for another chance. Group 2, please, Spirit. Incomparable. No one has ever made me feel the way you do. You're irreplaceable, and that is the thing right there. They think the grass is greener on the other side, but yeah, they're going to realise no one compares to you. We've got divorce, which I did see there is some kind of separation here. I'm ending my long-term relationship to be with you. So guys, I'm actually seeing this not for you in the sense of, say you're in a third party situation and this person's come through saying I'm ending my relationship to be with you. I'm picking up that this is their higher self telling you what they're telling the third party or whoever is involved in this, is that I'm leaving my group 2 to be with you. So that's huge confirmation. Maybe we can see this person seeing that the third party is, they feel that's the energy that they're in right now. You know, oh my God, no one compares to you because you're just so wonderful. We have, I'm trying to control the situation to avoid having it control me. So we could be looking at, yeah, this person's a control freak. Yeah. Clarified what I was saying. I'm who I am, not who you want me to be. I'm not going to change. So you've got confirmation quite a few times here. Let's get a couple more. We've got Verge. I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. Okay, so we're seeing like very much mixed messages here with this person. It's like going from now to future self. There you go. You've got double whammy confirmation there. They will call. But I feel like your guard is going to be up. I feel like you may already be in... No, I don't actually. I don't think... I feel like you've got this last leg of your journey with this person. And it's how you deal with this. What decision you actually make before this new person comes in. So I tell you guys, we all have free will. We can change our own destinies. Outside influence, like outsiders, any influence out there can literally change our destiny. So I could literally tell you in the tarot, unless we're being really specific with spirit by saying about the future or whatever, like someone can come to me and say, is this person going to propose? And I'll say, no. But then they can come to me a week later and that energy has changed, and it's like maybe they went and spoke to someone, they said, oh, you know, it's about time you got married. Then the answer is yes. So I hope that makes sense. So the person that regrets hurt in group 2. Online dating. Met online, have an online dating profile, suspicious activity. So they met this person online. Apologies coming in. Sorry, wanting to make things right, doing anything to win you over. A genuine apology. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not genuine. I would tell you if it was. You know, I don't lie to you guys. And I know I hurt a few feelings because I don't sugarcoat it. But, you know, what is the point in doing this then? Workplace affair, falling around at work, having an affair with a co-worker, uses work as an excuse. Okay, so we did start off with the Three of Pentacles. Could be a work affair. Someone that they work with. Siren, destructive behaviour, playing with fire, hard to resist, homewrecker. It was it your pile that the card landed in the candle? Or was it group 1? I can't remember. Playing with fire. Yeah, and you're going to get burnt. Look at this. This is your energy. This is literally clarifying what I just said. It's like your energy is sort of taking over this bit of the reading, which I like it. Moving in together, living with someone feels like home. But then again, I did say, you know, or was it group 1? Why am I getting crossover all of a sudden? That never happens with me. I don't know whether there's something over in group 1, because that was huge cheating over there. And, you know, so maybe, you know, because this person's not really coming through, so it could be a crossover. You don't have to go listen to it. But I did say, I don't know whether it's your pile or that pile, I said, you feel like home. So we've got stalemate. So they feel stuck. No further progress. Action, self-imposed restrictions. Feeling stuck. And my loves, be very careful. Because my partner did this, ex-partner actually, did this to me. Recently. And I had an inkling that that was the reason why as well. Because of finances and, you know, the life that we built together. And it's not nice. You know, but you need to be careful because it says convenience over heart. Staying out of convenience, heart belongs somewhere else, living in their comfort zone. So this person will come back because you're convenient, because you give them the stability and security, like I said at the beginning, that they want, you know. Maybe they don't want to give up their money or their property or anything like that, and you're a safer bet because you're not like that. So be careful. So this energy here, the person that regrets losing, why did I say losing? Yeah, let's say losing, because that just slipped out, losing group 2. That came out for a reason. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. Wow. Honestly, group 2. You can't make this up. It's literally what I've been saying. I do not like this energy. This conversation bores me to death. I need something more exciting. So maybe where like you would try and catch up with their day, or like I said about, you know, wanting to sit and talk to them about their behaviour or where they've been, what they've been doing. And this is their energy right here, my loves. Like so dismissive and blasé. I hope this person gets their karma. I really do. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. So there's that fear there, thinking, oh my God, does group 2 feel that way about me still? You know, have I got a chance to get my foot back in the door? I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. Yeah, so we could be looking at someone who has very, very low self-esteem. Very low self-esteem. And maybe they do question. Right, I picked up jealousy and envy. I feel like you are a lot more attractive than this person, okay? No dissing anyone, no putting anyone down. And maybe they've always questioned, why is group 2 with me? But you don't see this person as ugly or unattractive or anything like that. You saw this person for who they, you know, for their soul, you know, for their personality. You fell in love with that person. But this person is so much in their ego, it's all about looks. And maybe you get a lot of attention and they hated that. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted to hurt you too. Oh, for God's sake, grow the hell up. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Yeah, so they're going to come back, like I said. They're going to come back, but they're going to not. It's not in a very mature way, guys. Because this person feels like it's a weakness to admit weak. They see the vulnerability as a weakness. Very sad way to live your life, honestly. It really is. Group 2, please, Spirit. Broken. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. So they're going to be heartbroken in the future. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Yeah, this person is a very lost soul. But they play victim. They feel like they're misunderstood. You can't play victim when you're being an idiot. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. It's come out so many times. This person really wants to come out. Look at this. Conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. So, you know, we've got differences there. And they said they moved on. Is this with the person that they moved on with? Is this who they're incompatible with? Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up, yeah. Okay. There's the heart space is totally foggy. It's not open. Distance, separation, space and blockage. They have a blockage. I just said that the heart space is literally kaput. Okay, let's get your angel number. And also think of a question, so you can ask any question you want. So for group 2, please, Spirit, angel number for this reading for group 2. Oh, you landed on my arm like that. So let's take you, 4343, angel of humility, Uriel. So Uriel teaches the beauty of humility. Walk with modest, accept compliments with grace, and always remember the source of your blessings with gratitude. Modesty, grace, and gratitude. And that is you guys. That's the Empress energy right there. You are modest. You do accept your compliments. You don't let it go to your head. This person hates that. So ask your question, my loves. So for group 2. Group 2. Taurus time, April to May. Commit yourself fully, patience, endurance and purpose. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate all of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help. And if you're new here and you like my content, please consider subbing. Love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 3, so before we get started, just to let you know, if this is upsetting for you, please don't stay and watch. I don't want to upset anyone. Oh my god, I'm choking myself to death with the sage. It is dark because it's very hot in the loft. I've got the window open so there will be noise. So let's get started, okay? Oh, I've coughed with every reading. It's like these energies don't want me to speak. But anyway, so you have Tazanite, and it says, open yourself to spiritual growth, embrace higher knowledge. Spirit wants you to, maybe you've got like your intuition's blocked, okay? Maybe there's been blockages there because of maybe who you're dealing with. Maybe you doubt your intuition. So Spirit wants you to literally learn a bit more about spirituality here. You know, maybe some of you, I don't know why I'm getting that. Some of you may have just started looking at tarot readings and don't quite understand how it works or how we know this sort of thing. So maybe Spirit's asking you to open yourself up a bit more. Okay, maybe you've been interested in doing tarot. Yeah, so let's have a look. Take me into group 3, please, Spirit. Let me just give them a good whack because I've used the same cards throughout the reading. The group, sorry. So this energy here, please, Spirit, for group 3, will they eventually regret treating group 3 badly? So we're looking for eventually, so we're looking to the future, okay? Will they eventually regret treating, oh, whoa, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify that for me, please, Spirit. Will they eventually regret treating group 3? Temperance. Walking away. Do you know, every pile has come out. Pile 2 is a bit of a, didn't like pile 2 at all. I didn't really like pile 1 neither. Not you guys. The energies that came through. But pile 2 was a different story. That was a piece of work, that one. But yeah, everybody's groups have come out with yes. Definitely, yes, they will regret it, because the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is when we make a bad decision. We just weren't thinking clearly at the time, or we got carried away. I feel like you're dealing with someone that may have some kind of addiction here, guys, as well. So maybe this influenced their decision. Maybe they, you know, we'll have a look at why they left, because we've got the 8 of Cups. They just walked away. You could have walked away from this person, though, because we're looking at, will they eventually regret how they treated you? So you could have literally have been, this was a bad choice. This person's doing things that, you know, and it's getting out of control, meaning the drugs and stuff, and you couldn't cope no more. So take what resonates. I always say, just throw out what's not yours. Don't ever try and make anything fit, because you guys get frustrated with me and then you have a go at me. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups and Temperance. So we have Sagittarius. Oh my god, it's so hot. We have the Hangman, the 2 of Swords. There's that decision again. 5 of Cups. Every pile has the Hermit, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. These are the choices that we make. We have that card that says, I don't give an F. And at the time, and even maybe even now, they don't, because they'd rather just throw you under the bus, don't really care what sacrifices, you know, sacrificing you. But then I'm hearing this person, it's like there's a bit of resentment here because they've made a lot of sacrifices for you. So maybe you've got a family with this person, maybe they were the worker and what have you, so there's a bit of resentment here. But the regret is here. And it's like, I feel like the regret really hits them overnight time when they're alone. So, you know, that's them rejecting you, walking away from you, abandoning you. And when they left, I feel like group 3, they did not, it's like they didn't care. There was like, and I feel this really hurt you as well. It's like, who is this person? Do you have no feelings or emotions or anything like that towards me whatsoever? So cold the way this person left you or treated you. So, what do they regret? So we have Virgo. What do they regret? So what is it that they exactly regret, Spirit? King of Swords. Oops. Maybe not being emotionally available. Maybe being narcissistic. Maybe being cruel. Clarify the King of Swords. What do they regret? Maybe not opening up. No, cheating. Great. That's what they regret. Sneaking around behind your back. Being two-faced. Wearing a mask. Because Seven of Swords, guys, I know we can't always say affair, but when the cards come out like this, I can say with certainty that this was cheating that went on behind your back. And if this person lied to you, gaslit you, and you know, and I was just saying at the beginning about your intuition, I feel like this person played with your intuition so much, and they were so good at being able to get you to see things from their side, even though your intuition was screaming at you, no, group 3, what you're feeling is correct. So they're regretting. What do they regret? The lies, the deception, not being open with you as well, maybe burying their, you know, how they felt, you know, what was wrong with them. You know, this person's not vulnerable with anyone. They see that as a weakness. So we have Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Clarify the Seven of Swords with the Moon. What do they regret? Ten of Cups, messing up their family. Five of Pentacles, leaving you out in the cold. Yep, oh shite, right there. The burdens, the stress that they put you through. They left you to pick up the pieces while they swanned off into the sunset, and, you know, may have even started a family with someone else, may have moved in with someone else. But then I do feel like you guys may have actually built a home together here, and you had a family, and this person just literally pulled back their whole energy. This person may not have even bothered with their children as well, you know. It was all about self. It was all about whoever they were involved with. Literally just their whole demeanour just changed towards you. I feel like this person does have some mental health issues that's not been dealt with. You know, maybe trauma, childhood trauma, and they've carried this around with them for years, and they've never really put themselves back together, so they turn to other vices to make them feel better, you know. They may have got involved with someone that has a family, that may have actually been involved themselves. Maybe this is someone that was in a commitment themselves. Clarify the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Cups. I feel like they left you penniless as well. Come out every pile as well, the Strength card. Knight of Wands, promiscuous behaviour. You know, maybe it wasn't a one-off thing, maybe it was multiple people, but clarify Strength and the Knight of Wands. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Clarify Strength and the Knight of Wands. This person is very much ego-driven, needs that ego stroked, needs to be babied as well. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they were juggling you. Yeah, could have been with someone at work, someone they started talking to online, someone that they talk to regularly as well. like I said in group 1, this someone could be into something sexual wise that you couldn't, you know, maybe they have sex addictions as well, and you just didn't really give it to them as every day like this person wanted. I don't know why that came through, but why did they regret it? Because they made a poor choice with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, poor decision making, feeling really, really overwhelmed by their choices because they gave up the security and stability that they built with you. It's like, right, okay, so we could be looking at this. The regret is that you may have blocked this person. You may have been like, you know what? I'm blocking you. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. And here's the regret here because they can't get to you. There's no communication and they really want to talk to you. Let me clarify them too, because I'm keep looking at them. Clarify the Five of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Thank you. Six of Wands. Very much big-headed, this person. So they see you moving on. They can't bear it. So you're moving on. You may have actually moved on into a new relationship, or you eventually will if you haven't. You've started something new here, but it also could literally be just you showing yourself some love, you know, knowing your self-worth. The regret is here is the betrayal. Will this energy here ever apologise? We've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Will they ever apologise to group 3? You wanted to come out. Five of Wands in reverse. So that's them wanting to end the coldness between you both, like the non-communication, the arguments. If you are in communication with this person, they want to find a common ground with you where you guys could get on a lot, you know, a lot better. No, they want to find common ground. Clarify the Five of Wands. That flew out. The Nine of Cups. Clarify Five of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Cups. Sun, yeah. It's got this energy here. Look, there's the Five of Pentacles again. There's the Five of Swords. You need to be careful, okay? Because of the sacrifices that they made, the choices that they made, it's backfired in a spectacular way here for this person. And what I'm seeing here is that maybe there was an epiphany moment or an awakening here where this person realises that you were the blessing in their life and they didn't see it at the time. They didn't appreciate it whatsoever at the time. And it's like they know they caused the rows between you guys, not the other way around. And now what is happening here, it's like you're thriving. You're blossoming into something really beautiful here, and inside and out. All this abundance is coming towards you, whereas they're penny pinching now. They're having to count their few quid that they've got in their pocket, not being able to pay bills. All because of selfish reasons here. For, you know, it's all about self with this person. Don't think about anyone else except themselves. I don't know whether, like I said, there may be someone in your future here, and how this person sees you with the Five of Swords is basically they seeing someone else encroaching on what's theirs. They see you as their property, okay? And they don't like that. But this is karma. This is literally what goes around comes around. Not so much I mean, the Sun can talk about an apology as well. But are they apologising for selfish reasons? Clarify the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. What is this apology? Maybe this is an apology for leaving you in this state here. whereas they just walked away. They just literally just gave up on the relationship and walked away. And now it's happening to them. This is where maybe they feel like if they come in and apologize, you will clear their karma. No, it's not how it works. Clarify Five of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. Hierophant, forgiveness. They're hoping you will forgive them. Clarify Five of Pentacles with the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This person hasn't learnt their lesson. Or maybe they have. Maybe this is the apology that they want to apologise for, because we've got the Knight of Wands again now in reverse, which is even worse than upright. I don't have a very good relationship with the Knight of Wands, to be honest, guys. I really don't. It depends. Sometimes, well, very rare. But anyway. It's like they've got no motivation. That energy that they were in with the lustful energy is not there anymore. It's like they've lost they've lost their vavoom, if you know what I mean. They've lost that. Something's missing. You are missing from this person's life. Their family's missing from this person's life. You know, maybe that people stop talking to this person because of their behaviour. What is happening with the third party in this energy here, Spirit? What's happened? Eight of Wands. Six of Swords. The Eight of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. They've let them go. Or they're trying to let them go. They're going to... It's like something where they take swift action here, but I feel like they're going to do a runner without telling this third party, and they're not going to know where the third party is not going to know where they are. This person feels so trapped by the third party here, like trapped in their head. Like, you know, when you're so like, how could I have done this? But I'm also seeing the third party being, you know, that victim mentality energy that comes through with the Eight of Swords. This is an out of control situation. Their plans have failed. There's so many conflicts here as well. And there's money problems. There's something here. Maybe this third party maybe spent too much. And now they're going to have to put it all back. But I do see them here saying, I'm letting go of people or possessions here. Anyway, so advice for group 3. What advice would you give group 3, Spirit? Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh, goodness me. The Three of Wands. Look to the future is what Spirit is saying. This person's already broken your heart. They may come forward and ask you to do couples counselling, but Spirit is saying this is not going to fix the hurt that this person has caused you. I don't see no change here with this person. I really don't. You know, you guys, by the time this person comes back, you will be divorced or fully separated from this person. And, you know, for the last maybe few months or maybe the last year or whatever, this person made your life very miserable. And that's what Spirit wants you to remember here. And there is a big warning here, my loves. This person hasn't learned from their past mistakes. They will keep making the same mistakes over and over again. That is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit's asking you to open your mind. You know, there's a big world out there with so many more decent people, because you have someone here who is very, very reckless. You know, they don't think before they act. But then this is Spirit telling you to jump in, be impulsive, take a risk, go forward. It's up to you, basically, what Spirit's saying. You can take a risk with this person, but you've got a warning here that this person has not changed. They'll keep repeating the same mistakes. Or you can go forward. But Spirit really does want you to move forward here, because the Chariot is there, and that is you guys accepting it's over and moving on, okay? You may even go travelling. Some of you may actually want to go travelling, because we do have the Three of Wands with the Chariot here. But I also see here as well, this energy here could be trying to reach you, and it's doing their head in here, because as they see it is that I finally let go of the third party. So why is group 3 not there waiting for me? Where are they? I see you're not there. So I think maybe you've decided to, like, you know, take a world cruise or go around the world, or, you know, do different things here. And, you know, and I feel like I see you doing it on the spare of a moment, like, you know, spare of the moment, where you're like, you know what, I'm going to live my life now. And this is going to drive them insane. It's like, I feel like they're going to try and find out from people that know you, where has group 3 gone. So if you don't want your information getting out, make sure you tell people, don't tell them. Okay? So let's get you oracle cards. So the person that regrets hurting group 3, that was quick. Worth waiting for. Be patient. Things will get better. Long waited period. Rewards after perseverance. So for this is for the some of you who want to get back with this person. Okay? So worth waiting for. It's up to you. Whoever, you know, free will. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. We've got playing dumb. Pretending not to know the truth. Doing anything to avoid change. Avoiding responsibility. Yeah. And they'll continue to do this. Hence why Spirit's saying this person ain't changed. They're just going to sit there gaslighting you. Spirit really wants you to be careful with this person. For some of you that would be tempted with this person, use protection, risk of getting pregnant or possible STD. So be very, very careful. We have sneaky behaviour, disappearing acts, phone silenced, or off running errands. Yeah, so saying they're going out to do this, but yet they're off with that person. Group 3. They want reconciliation. Closing one chapter, creating a new story, settling differences. And I did say in the tarot, they want to end the arguments. They want to find common ground with you. They want to make things right with you. But there's a warning here. They want to have a heart-to-heart with you. Heart-to-heart conversation, being vulnerable with each other, finding a workable compromise. You know, there's that saying, group 3, a leopard never changes its spots. Some can, but it's very rare. I mean, I'm 52 now, and I can tell you, people do not change their spots. Stalemate, no further progress, action, self-imposed restrictions, feeling stuck. That is the 8 of Swords. That's self-imposed restrictions as well. So they're going to try and bait you, so be careful. So they're in it to win, seducing and using your weaknesses against you. So be very, very careful. You may be tempted, and then you've got that warning there about using protection. Differences. Maybe we are just too different to make the relationship work. And I feel like that's what they tell themselves. Grass is greener. I need time to see if there's a better romantic options. So they think the grass is greener. The grass is not greener, you muppet. Water your own grass. Drama. I have too much drama in my life. I'm trying to stay out of it. So I don't know why they've come through and told you that. They've got, which we do see with the third party. Maybe with this, guys, it could be Spirit saying you keep out of it. Okay? Don't get dragged into this person's drama. We've got reconciliation. I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. Gossip, I've heard rumours about you that has been difficult to ignore. What did I say? There's something they're going to hear about you seeing someone else, and they see it as someone encroaching on what's theirs. They see you as their possession, not as their partner. You know, maybe you got the house in the divorce. This person moves in. They're not going to like that, okay? Only you. I'm not seeing anyone else. It's what, if that's what you were wondering. So when they come towards you, they're not seeing anyone, but Spirit wants you to let them go, okay? Let them go. Right. Person that, whatever, I didn't even get it out. Obsession, infatuated, adoration, addiction. So I did say this person's got addiction. Could have become infatuated with someone. You could be the one that they're infatuated with. There's that stonewalling, silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. So there is silence between you both. Like, one of you has blocked the other one. And if it was you, group 3, I seriously do not blame you. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Yeah, they hide who they truly are, or trying to hide the truth from you. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. So there's going to be a time in the future that this person's going to feel like they're just at a breaking point here, that they need to come forward and talk to you because got hopeless, sinking despair, falling apart, and they're in pain, apprehensive, afraid and cautious. So they are very scared to come forward and talk and to apologise. Sorrow, loss, grief, depression. So they're feeling it. They're feeling it. Stress, turbulence, tension and arguments. And that is, you know, that's what was happening between you both, as well as now with the third party. I wasn't going to get these for you guys, but I do want to see what their attitude was like, or you know, or what their energy is like. So for group 3, because these can be like a bit brutal. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. So they're angry maybe because it never turned out the way they thought it was going to turn out. But whose fault's that? It's not yours. That's theirs. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. Okay, so we've got honesty there. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. So that was the energy when they left. I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. Yeah, because you don't deserve it, that's why. I have a karmic debts that I need to be paid before I can come back to you. Yeah, they've got to deal with the karmic. That third party is a lesson from spirit, because that's what karmics are. And I feel like, so for example, you know, like karma. Say if this person called you a lazy arse, you know, you're lazy, they're going to be dealing with a karmic that's, you know, even though you guys were not lazy, okay, I bet you were running around like blue ass flies, and they're going to end up with someone that literally is so lazy. This is how karma works. And then we have on the back of the deck, there is a big hole in my heart that I cannot feel on my own. And that's what they may be looking for. You know, looking for that missing feeling. And then we have on the back of the deck, I am keeping secrets from you and I hope you don't find out. So maybe there was more that you don't know. Maybe you don't know about the rest of it. Let's get you an angel number and a question. So think of a question. So angel number for group 3 for this reading here, please, Spirit. Oh, whoa, you flew out and all. Huh. Okay, 47. Angel of Serendipity, Zadkiel. So Zadkiel brings blessings in the most unexpected ways. Trust in the magic of chance. Embrace unforeseen joys and see the universe's hand in every serendipitous event. Chance, blessings, and unforeseen. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's like something the universe is delivering to you guys, is bringing to you. I did a reading the other day that said, like, it was a reading just before this one about wonderful things, like your life is going to turn, like, change. It's just beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, that was such a bloody good reading. So ask a question. What is that smell? It smells like poo. Oh, anyway, I don't know whether it's coming from outside. So ask, I don't know why I've just shared that with you, but honestly, it stinks. So ask your question. Note 3, please, Spirit. Oh God, come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. Right, finally. Up in the air. The timing is uncertain, so change your approach. Fleeting wishes, adapting. That's weird because I don't know, something you're wishing for, right? But I don't know whether that's the wrong wish that you're wishing for, because on the back of the deck you have wish fulfilled, but it says being spontaneous and taking risk pays off. Serendipity, destiny and fate, my loves. You can't make this up. There is something here. So look, I'm only guessing. Maybe you guys asked about this person coming back. There could be a number of you, small number of you that want this person back. But Spirit is asking you to maybe not and trust in the plan, okay? Like, you know, but you got free will. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it does help. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love.